Hi everyone, I'll be showing you guys about Duolingo for my Web 2.0 Smackdown. Duolingo is a great tool for students or really anyone to learn a new language, brush up on your skills, or improve your knowledge of your chosen language. This tool also is offered as an app for cell phones, so it can be used on a mobile basis as well on the computer. When you open up the Duolingo webpage, it will ask you to get started. First, you will choose the language you're interested in learning or building up your skills. You have the option to create a profile so all of your progress can be saved. You also have the option of adding other languages to your profile as well. I opened up the Duolingo webpage and I chose Spanish as my language. I did study Spanish in college, so I chose that as my language since I already know a little bit about it. For the purpose of this video, I chose to put myself as a beginner, and you have the option of choosing the option of being a beginner or an advanced student, so you already know some of the Spanish language and it'll test you on how much you know. So as you can see here, I started doing this already. It pretty much asks you a bunch of questions and you answer them, and if you get it right, you can move on, and if you don't, it just lets you know what the correct answer was and you'll move on anyway. What's really great about this app is it tests you in all parts of the language. So in the intro section, it just asks me pretty basic stuff, the words for girl, boy, man, woman, very simple stuff that you'd learn in your first couple days as a Spanish student. It also asks you phrases in Spanish, words that are included in the travel category, restaurants, family, shopping, school, people, and then you'll hit a checkpoint and it'll discuss all of the stuff that you just learned, and then it'll allow you to move on to part 2, which talks about other things, and the further you get along, the further you will learn more language. And you do have the option of testing out of each of these skills. Like I said, I already took Spanish and I know a lot about the language, so for me, I could do that instead of having to relearn everything. But as a beginner, obviously, you're going to want to go through each section because you're not going to know anything to test out of the skills. I find that this is a really great app to brush up on my Spanish skills, and I can do it while I'm waiting for the shuttle bus, or if I'm just, chilling in my room and, I'm bored and I just want to brush up on my Spanish skills. You have the option of adding other languages as well, so I can learn Spanish, I can learn German, French, and a lot of other languages. This app is very versatile. This is the button here where you can create your profile and add all your information into the web page, so everything is saved. So when you go back into the web page or the app, you will have all your progress saved. There's this nice discussion button here that you can click on, and it has a bunch of other people posting comments and questions and everything that you can follow, and if you have questions, you can post them as well. Here's the labs button. I've actually never used the online version of Duolingo, so I'm learning as I go through this now. It looks like this is just a little bit more of a learning tool, and you can explore this if you ever want to go onto the Duolingo webpage. I'm going to head back to the home button. So the crown level here is it kind of tracks your progress. So the further you get along, I believe the higher up the level your crown level goes. And that's a great motivator. You want to keep going up and up. So Duolingo is really great because you get to choose how much you want to learn each day. So when I first entered the webpage, it asks you, do you want to learn, do you want to do it for 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, etc. So I chose 15 minutes a day because that seems like it's a pretty decent amount of time a day. So that's part of your daily goal. So my first intro lesson here, I got all of the questions right, and that tells me that I got 10 XP, and that's how much I needed to get for the day, and it keeps track of your day streak of how many times you use the app or the online webpage in a row, and it tells you that you have 8 hours left of learning to do for a period of time. So as you can see here, scrolling down, there's a lot to learn. Obviously, each language has its own difficulties, but I find this app is really great because it allows you to review things over and over again. And this can be great for teachers trying to help students outside of the classroom because this allows them to practice on their own basis. It is like an option you could use for homework, but I find that this is really great because you can do it on your own and at your own progress and at your own pace. And I think this is a really great tool for everybody to learn, whether they're still in school or they're out of school and just trying to learn a new language. I really highly recommend this, and I think this is a great tool for the Web 2.0 Smackdown. Thanks everybody guys for listening, and I hope you guys check this out.